Hello, my lovelies. How are you all today? I'm so glad to be here. We are going to have a lot of fun. I'm going to be showing you a different way to use your embossing folder. You are just going to absolutely love it. So I am so glad you are here. Now that you are here, please put in the comments and let me know where you're from. I would love to know. All right, so let's get crafting. We are going to be using the Sunflower 3D embossing folder. This is a class that I had designed, gosh, several months ago, and then the Sunflower embossing folder had gone unavailable for a while, and it is back, and it is beautiful, and I'm going to show you how I just, I love this embossing folder. It's fantastic. All right, so let's get started here. I just want to pull you up so I can see your comments. For whatever reason, I am unable to see them, but that's all right. Let me know that you're here. I am going to be doing a drawing on Monday, and I'm going to be picking someone, so I just need you to share, like, love, and tag someone in this video, and I'm going to be doing a drawing on Monday, and the lucky person and the person that you tagged is going to get a fantastic prize from me. So, all right, so don't forget to do that. All right, so this is the embossing folder. It is a ginormous folder. It is huge. This will not fit in the mini Stampin' Emboss machine. It will only fit in the large. So this is very detailed, very beautiful. Absolutely love it. So you can get this kit, and all the pieces will already be embossed for you. So you won't have to worry about getting this. I'll have it all embossed for you. Okay, so let's get cracking here. Alrighty, our first project is, well, this is our first one. So we have our, oh, my, it looks a little squished here. All right, well, we have our cardstock. So let's start, and we'll just fold this in half. All right, so the designer paper that I'm using apparently has gone away. So in your kit, you will get, depending on what stock I still have available, you will either get the exact designer series papers, or you will get something very, very similar. So don't fret if you see the paper and you're like, that's not available anymore. I know that. All right. So let's get our inside of the card finished. We'll start there. Just going to put our adhesive on. We are going to be doing some stamping, so you don't have to worry about that. You can use whatever sentiments you would like. The sentiments that I used for these cards are the wonderful thoughts, but you can use any sentiment stamp that you have. Okay, so we have our inside, and again, you can always go ahead and stamp something on the inside. Now, I have an embossed piece of Old Olive. Isn't that beautiful? The texture is just simply gorgeous. So this is the raised side, and this is the imprinted side. You could use whatever side to show, whichever you prefer. I prefer on this particular card to have the raised edge showing. So we are going to add this to our card, and we're going to use some dimensionals. So let's grab some of those. One in the middle, because we don't want a saggy middle. Okay, we have two more to add on here. So I am saving the messiest card for last, because I don't want my hands all inky. All right, so we are just going to put color on color. It's just so pretty. And here's this designer series paper. Now again, I said it's not available anymore. It is the Floral Impressions. So it's a pack that came with a bunch of beautiful papers. So I do have some packs still available in my studio, so I will be giving out what I do have. Once I do run out, then I will be including designer paper that's closest to this. So, and it's going to be on a first come, first serve. So the sooner you get your orders in to get the kit, either for the fee or for free, you will have the first pick of the current designer paper that I have here. All right, so let's attach this. I hope that made sense. It made sense in my head. Excuse me. All right, so we're just going to put this right at the very edge. And we have this lovely strip. Excuse me, grab some water. Okay, I'm going to take this and just butt this up right up against the other paper. I still want to see this lovely embossing piece here. Okay, so we have that. Let's just set this aside. We're going to stamp. I'm going to use Old Olive. And we're going to pick a sentiment out of here. And again, you can use whatever sentiment you would like. So this set, I checked this morning, is currently unavailable. It is scheduled to come back. So I am hoping it comes back soon. But everybody has sentiment stamps, so. All right, so that's juiced up. Now we're going to stamp on the right-hand side of the tag. And in your kit, you will get all the die-cut tags. The only thing that's not included would be an actual stamp set or your inks, or your inks. But you'll get the ribbon and all the fun stuff. Okay, so we'll put this one back. And let's put the rest of the card together. Okay, so let's grab some dimensionals. There we go. So is anyone out there going to watch the Super Bowl? Does anybody care what teams are playing? I couldn't even tell you what teams are playing. And I love football. I think the Patriots, and I don't remember what the other team was or who the other team is. But I like to watch just for the commercials. Of course, unless the Packers are playing, then that's a whole other thing. Packers are my team. Okay, so I have this beautiful yellow ribbon. This is the Darling Duckling. And we are just going to take it and tie a bow. So it's a little stiffer ribbon. Makes it a little easier to tie. But now that I say that, go around. Yeah, so it's just usually my husband and I, and we'll watch the Super Bowl for the commercials. It's kind of funny because we'll pause it if we have to get up and grab some food or whatever and just kind of fast forward through the game just so we can get to the commercials. All right, so we have that pretty bow, and let's attach that. So I'm going to be using my mini glue dots. I'm going to grab a couple, and we'll put it on the back of the bow, just like that, and place that right here. Whoop, maybe. Come on. There we go. All right, so here is card number 1. Isn't that pretty? I just love the texture. It's gorgeous. All right, so let's get card number 2 going. Card number 2 is a little different in that I'm using some gold foil. So we have our crushed curry cardstock here, and we'll just fold this in half. All right, and this one is going to just open a little flap like this. And then we'll put our inside in first. Oh, I think I ran out. Did I run out? Nope. That just kind of tore. That was kind of weird. All right, so I'll put this on the inside. I don't know why I did that. I must have been holding it wrong. All right, there's the inside. Again, stamp away. Here's the top part. We'll put this on the side. Here is our pecan pie. And then, isn't this beautiful? I love it. So I ran a piece of the gold foil through the embossing folder, or with the embossing folder. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I just absolutely love it. And here's the white side. I just think it is absolutely beautiful. So we are going to attach this to our pumpkin pie. What is happening? Oh, because I'm probably at the end. I don't know why this is being so crazy. All right, let's just swap it out for a different one. I think I'm at the end of that one. All right. Get rid of these little gunky globs at the end here. Put that back on. There we go. Much better. All right, get rid of that glob. There we go. Now let's attach it to here. Now this is going to be a tight little fit here. I did it so you'd have a thinner border. Just going to press that down. All right, then we're going to take some linen thread. We're going to wrap it around. Okay, so let's see, we'll leave enough so we can tie a bow. I'll just go around a couple times. All right, what's happening here? Okay, let's get our bow. So linen thread is a staple, I think, that everyone should have in their craft room. I like to do a double knot just because it helps me tie the bow a little better. So I don't have to worry about it going all crazy. All right, so we'll just tie our bow just like that. So I think I want the bow on the other side. All right, so I'll just play around so it gets to where I would like it. Just like that. We'll trim that just a little. Okay, so let's grab some dimensionals and we'll put that on our card base. These are very simple cards. Very simple. Okay, almost there. Get that last one off. And we'll put that right here in the center. There we go. Very pretty so far. What do you all think? Okay, so I did go ahead and I stamped my sentiment and I die cut it out. So with the wonderful thoughts, they do have coordinating dies that fit around each of the words. So I went ahead and I did that ahead of time. So we are going to put some adhesive on the back here and put this on our little circle. So I am offering this class for purchase. You can purchase the 6-card kit for $30, or you can get this kit for free with an order of $40 at my online store. And that is before, why did I grab so many? That is after you've already applied all your bonus coupons. So you'll want to be mindful of that. And then once you do that, I will get an email and it will tell me that you placed a purchase and you will get your kit in the mail. All right, so here is card number 2. Isn't that pretty? So shiny. All right. And card number 3. Now this is the messy one. Okay, so that's why I wanted to save this one for last. So I am going to grab a piece of scrap paper and going to grab my embossed piece of white. So I ran this through the Stampin' Emboss machine. You can see that's all on here. Now I want to make sure that I have the wrong side at the top. Okay, so meaning that these petals are all indented. So I don't want the puffy part at the top. I want like the wrong side. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to simply just put it on a piece of scrap paper. You need the scrap paper. This is so awesome. I saw this at a Stampin' Up! Event that we had in Appleton gosh, I think it was in the summer. And I was just like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. So you're going to take your Memento Black, flip it over, and you're going to rub it on. And I have one done just in case this one flubs up. Isn't that awesome? So you're just going to simply wipe however strong you want the black. Isn't that cool? I love it. All right, go this way. I don't want to add too much. Less is more on this. Isn't that beautiful how that just pulls that color, kind of gives it like an antique-y type feel. So we're just going to set this on the side and let that dry a little. So I do have one that I did a little bit ago and it's already dry. So I did try this with other colors. It didn't quite seem to work as well. I'm thinking it was operator error. So I'm thinking that I may have pressed too hard, but you could always give it a try. I found it worked best with the Memento Tuxedo Black. Okay, so on this one, I did it just light enough where it doesn't really look black, but it is black. So it kind of looks like the Secret Sea. So this is our card base. So we'll take this and just fold this over. So it kind of takes on that Secret Sea color. Love it. Okay, now we will start with the inside of our card. Alright, and then again, if you want to stamp something, feel free. So your kit, you will get all the little bits and pieces for your cards. So you get to make a total of 6 cards. You'll get the ribbon, you'll get the die cuts, you'll get all the fun stuff. All right, so now, how'd that get dirty? I'll grab my other one. We will stamp our sentiment. So I'm going to use the Secret Sea. And I want to grab just something simple, a thinking of you. If I can find it. No, that's not it. All right, thinking of you. Where would I be? If I was a thinking of you, is that it? Oh, it is. Okay, so we'll pick that up. Those little thingies out of there. And I'll just stamp that right in the center. Fantastic. Where's my little chamois? Okay, so we will put this back. Close this before we get some ink where we do not want it. All right, so let's finish putting this all together. Gosh, we zoomed through these cards really quickly. Wow. All right, we're going to add some adhesive on the back here and attach it to our cardstock. I'm going to add a little extra because of the bumpies. It's a technical term, you know, the bumpies. All right, I'll just center this. So in this link, or in the description, I have links where you could sign up for my monthly card club, for my email list, and then if you would like to join my team. So they have a really awesome promotion now. If you join, you get a positioner. So I will be doing a video on that next week. I'll show you how to use it. It's where you put your stamp on like a, I wish I would have brought it with me, on, I'll show you. It's pretty cool. All right, so I will do that video maybe this weekend, but definitely next week. But you get that for free. So for the $99, you get to pick out $125 worth of product, and then you get this positioner, which is a $50 value. You get that for free. So it's pretty cool. That's already off. All right. And I would love for you to be on my team. We always have a whole lot of fun at our team meetings. All right, so there's that. Now we want to grab that ribbon, and we're just going to fold it in half. All right, and then we will trim the edge. And we'll attach it to the back of our label. So you could use liquid glue. I would recommend not. It will take a while for it to dry, so that's why I would not. So let's separate this a little bit. Put that right behind. There we go. Once it kind of sticks, you can play around with it. All right, let's grab some dimensionals, and that will help hold these on as well. So don't forget to share and tag someone in this video. I will do a drawing on Monday, and the person I pick will have both shared and tagged someone, but you will both be getting a gift from me. So let's put this right about here, and let's trim these up just a little bit. I think they're a little too long, so be sure to do that. And there's no purchase necessary for tagging or sharing a video, so you can always get a nice little gift. All right, so here is card number 3. All right, so let's